Atoms make up all of the matter on Earth, and they're known as the building blocks of life. The study of these atoms, how they behave and how they combine, is known as chemistry. Hey guys, it's Cherry and welcome back to my channel. So in this week's video, I'm going to be going through some basic key concepts in chemistry. Now this is the first video in my Intro to Chemistry series, so make sure to look out for further uploads. Now let's get into today's content. So firstly, matter is any substance that has a volume and a mass, and as previously mentioned, all matter is made up of atoms. These atoms have three subatomic particles: protons, neutrons, and electrons. Protons have positive charge, while neutrons have neutral or no charge, and electrons have negative charge. The number of protons in an atom is known as the atomic number, and in a balanced atom, the number of protons is equal to the number of electrons, and because they have opposite charges, the atom is balanced. An imbalance in the number of protons and electrons creates an atomic ion, and I'll touch more on this in a little bit. So an atom has a nucleus, and this consists of the protons and neutrons, and together these make up the atomic mass. Orbiting around the nucleus is your electrons, and these are in electron shells. The outermost electron shell is known as the valence shell, and all of the electrons within this shell are called valence electrons. These valence electrons influence how the atom behaves and combines with others. So atoms can make up elements or compounds, and an element is any substance that is made up of just one type of atom. Elements can occur as monoatomic or molecular elements, and monoatomic elements are those that occur as just one single atom. For example, sodium, which appears just as Na. On the other hand, molecular elements occur as two or more atoms of the same type. For example, hydrogen, which is H2. It's important to note that the subscript is what tells us about how many atoms there are present, and if we cannot see any subscript, we can determine that this is a monoatomic element. In contrast, a compound is any substance that is made up of two or more different types of atoms, and these different types of atoms combine to form a new substance. An example of a compound is water or H2O. So now you've probably seen the periodic table before, but if you haven't, it's a collection of all of the known elements arranged by their atomic number, and once again the atomic number is equal to the number of protons in an atom. Each element on the periodic table has its own symbol, atomic number, and atomic mass. This table is divided into periods or groups. The periods go across in rows, and all of the elements in the same period have the same number of electron shells. On the other hand, the groups go down in columns, and all of the elements in the same group have the same number of valence electrons, and therefore will behave and combine in similar ways. Finally, an ion is a positively or negatively charged atom, and these are formed when atoms gain or lose additional valence electrons. This is done to achieve stability and a full valence shell. Cations are positively charged atoms, and they are formed when atoms lose additional valence electrons. These are formed from metals from the groups 1, 2, and 13. On the other hand, anions are negatively charged atoms, and they are formed when atoms gain additional valence electrons. These are formed by non-metals in the groups 14, 15, 16, and 17. So to recap, in this video we looked at atoms and their subatomic particles, the difference between an element and a compound, an intro to the periodic table, and what is an ion. In my next video I'll go through chemical bonding and the different types of chemical bonds, so make sure to look out for that. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!